Hi everyone, today we are going to be looking at the simple steps of how to create a two-point perspective drawing. Now before we get to the point where we can draw buildings and houses with two-point perspective, we need to be able to create simple shapes so that we form a better understanding of the idea behind this drawing method. So we're not going to get into too much details in this exercise. We're actually just going to draw three boxes, one on the horizon line, one above and below. This is so that we can form a better understanding of how to build a foundation for ourselves so that we can actually move on to creating more detailed drawings. So let's get started. We're going to need a sharpener, a pencil, an eraser, 30-centimeter ruler, a black pen to just do some outlinings at the end, and of course, paper. Now, because we're working with three boxes, I'm actually going to rotate my paper. We are going to have to draw one box above, on, and below the horizontal line. I am going to place my ruler somewhere in the middle of the page so I can draw my horizontal line, and likewise to all of the other point perspectives drawing that we've created, you always have to make sure that your ruler is parallel to the sides of the page. So every horizontal line needs to be parallel to one another. All vertical lines need to be parallel to one another. This is a very important aspect of perspective drawings. So I've placed my ruler somewhere in the middle. I'm going to draw out my horizontal line. We have two-point perspectives, so I'm going to put one over here and one to the left. We are going to be drawing three boxes, so we'll start with the one in the middle first. I am going to draw the midline of my box. Now this box will have two sides. We're going to see the corner. We'll do it 4 centimeters, so 2 above and 2 below the horizontal line. Just going to draw this nice thin line. You can see we have 2 dots to join each side of the vanishing points. I'm just going to label it left and right. Everything on the right joins the right, everything on the left joins the left. So let's join the top right side of our box to our vanishing point. And then the bottom point to the right vanishing point. Light pencil lines. These are our constructive lines, so we need to keep them light. We're going to do the same to the left side of our box. So gently draw our constructive line. Then the bottom will join the left vanishing point. Now that we've completed drawing the sides of our box, we need to cut it off. So I am going to use 4 centimeters as the width of the box. I'm going to place my ruler on this line over here, making sure that it's accurate. I'm going to dot out 4 centimeters. I'm going to do the same on the other side, making sure that my ruler is on the line. Dot out 4 centimeters. And all I'm going to do is continue this line over, making sure that it is parallel. So we don't want to shift our ruler. We want to make sure that our lines are parallel. Shift it over here as well. Check our ruler with the side of the page. Make sure everything is parallel. And we're going to gently draw our line. And there we go. We've completed the box that sits on the horizon line. We can erase the horizon line that goes on the box. We will outline everything at the end, but let's move on to creating the box that is over the horizontal line. Now, when the box is over the horizontal line, we can actually see the bottom. I'll go through with you of how to create the bottom of the box, but let's start off by drawing the side of the box, which is going to be 4 centimeters, just like the box underneath. You can see that this is above, so likewise, everything on the right will join the right vanishing point. So I am going to make sure that this corner of the box joins nicely with my vanishing point, and the bottom corner joins neatly. I'm going to do the same. I'm actually going to rotate it this way so you guys can see it better, making sure that each corner joins the vanishing point. So we're just going to align our ruler and draw the line lightly. These are constructive lines. We need to keep them light so that just in case we make mistakes, we can fix them. So now we're going to end the box. You can put your ruler along this line and draw the side of the box, but I am actually going to make my line a little bit shorter so that the bottom of my box does not overlap the box underneath it. So let's see, I am going to probably do 3 centimeters. That looks like it's going to work. I'll place my ruler on the line, making sure that it's aligned. I'm just gonna dot out 3 centimeters. Do the same on the other corner. Any of the construction lines would do. And let's create the end of our box. Now it would be better if we wrote down the dimensions just in case we forget. So I'm gonna place the ruler at the middle of the box and shift it over, making sure that it's parallel with the other lines that are vertical. Same thing on the other side of the box. Stop at where I dotted 3 centimeters. And there we go. We've completed the side of the box. Now we need to finish off the bottom. It might be a little confusing to you, but this part, we are always going to cross it over to the other vanishing point so that we can see the bottom of the box. It's a very simple step. We don't need to measure because our boxes will align by itself, or the bottom of the box will be visible once we crossed our constructive lines. So the left side is going to go to the right vanishing point. And there we have it, a box drawn with 2-point perspective that is above the horizontal line. We're going to work on the box that's below the horizontal line exactly the same way like we've worked on the other boxes. We're going to always start with the side of the building or the block first. So we'll use the same dimensions. We can go for 4 centimeters, whatever it is that you guys want to do. I'm gonna put it a little lower on the page so that we can create the top of the box. We're going for 4 centimeters. So the top corner that is facing the right side, we are going to join it to the right vanishing point. The bottom will also join with our light constructive lines. We'll do the same thing on this side. Our left side of the box is going to join the left side of the vanishing point. Quick and easy. We're going to now label out our side of the box so that we can cut off the side of the box. I'll do 4 centimeters. Actually, I might draw it a little bit bigger, probably 6 centimeters, so that we can see the top clearly. I'll label it here as well so we don't forget. Then we're going to label out the same thing on the other side, 6 centimeters, making sure that my ruler is nice and straight on the line. Now we're going to do the same thing. Fix up my paper, align it to the lines a little, making sure that my line is parallel to the side of the page. I'm just going to draw up. Then I'm going to shift my line over and over again to my other 6 centimeter point. Now we're going to do the top part of the box. So likewise, we're going to make sure that our left vanishing point crosses over to the right side of the box, and then our right vanishing point crosses over to the left side of the box. And there we go, the top part virtually drew itself. We've done 3 boxes, and now it is time to outline our work. I actually use a regular ballpoint pen to outline. It's neat enough, so long as you're making sure that you're not smudging your line, placing your ruler nice and firmly on the page, and draw your line out nice and neatly. You should be able to use any sort of pen to create your 2-point perspective work. I'm just going to zoom through this so you can all see the final product. So go ahead and outline all of your work, making sure that You erase some pencil lines that you don't need. Keep the constructive lines so that you can see or remember how you've drawn your work. I hope this video has shown you that it is super easy for us to draw using two-point perspective. We need to be a little bit mathematical and precise with the way that we draw, but as soon as you understand how to draw with two-point perspective, you will be able to build a foundation for yourself with this drawing method so that you can move on to drawing even more detailed drawings of buildings and interiors. So there we go. We've drawn 3 boxes, one on the horizontal line, one above, and one below, using two-point perspective.